Morning, ladies. How are you all? Jean, Violet, Miss Kay. Who was the other one? Oh, more Happy Heart. Maury, Happy Heart. Right, good morning. I'm going to use my cards. Oh, good grief. I'm a bit tired this morning. Morning, Cornelia. Morning, Eliza. I can't always say what I'm going to actually get, Maury. I can just do my best, okay? It depends what the spirits want from you, okay? So let's start with Jean. Hi, Jean. Let's give you a card, shall we? So, Jean, you've got the ginkgo. Can you see that lovely card? Wait, let's come that way. That's better. Jean, it says breakthrough. And as I see this, I see the sword of truth. I see the blackbird, the moon, the stars, the butterflies. But it's like the sword is just showing you your truths. And you have to find your own inner truth, Jean. I see also the mountains, the hills, and also this lovely, lovely flower. I know as I'm talking to you, Jean, I just feel that you just need a bit more peace in your life. We have 39. Hi, Anne. Hi, Angie. Hi, Karen. As I look at this, sweetheart, we have the 39, 39 age, 39 door, 12 month or door. 1 and 2 is 3, 3 is March. Right, sweetheart. Jean, I need a bit more positivity around you. I feel you've been holding back for a while, but I just know at the end of the day, we need to find you. Jean, you are quite a clever person, but sometimes you need to find who you are. Jean, I have a lady with you. This lady, she has lovely, lovely eyes. And I feel she's very much like you to look at. I feel she was strong-willed, maybe even stubborn even. But Jean, so are you. Michelle, I'm talking to Jean, aren't I? I don't know why I go off piece, dear. Maybe you're doing the same, Jean. You have so much to give, but sometimes I think you give too much of yourself. There is as I say, there's a statement with this lady, and she's telling you you have to come out of the cupboard and get on with your life. Jean, the lady gives me Margaret, she gives me Jean, and she also gives me Eileen. So I know they're connected around you. She's saying to you, stop struggling. You are a bit stubborn. This is what she's saying. But Jean, she's on about knowing how far you've come on your pathway, and she's quite proud of you. All right. I know with you, it's just time to take a back seat on a situation that's around you. Maybe it's in a job or maybe it's in family, but take a back seat. And this is what she's telling you. You would know she's around you. Good morning, Joey. You know she's around you. Hello, Rebecca. I know as I'm talking to you, Jean, I just want you just for a moment. Right. Good afternoon or good morning to everyone who's arrived today. I haven't got time to say good morning to all of you, so I'm just saying good morning to you all now. But Jean, this lady is showing me sitting at a table and she's cutting out patterns. So I feel she was a bit of a dressmaker. I know there is a lot going on with you at the moment, but she is saying that you have to start to make things your own way. Don't let others put you down. She shows me a plant, the mother-in-law's tongue, and I feel she had one of these either on a table by her window, but I can see the light shining through this plant. She's saying here, stop struggling, and she's saying the breakthrough will come. Don't worry. Right, there's a gentleman with you now, and this gentleman is very much a gentleman that knew his own mind. He was a very strong person, and he always knew that one day he would get where he needed to be. But he's saying you do as well. You have to get to where you need to be. Strength comes to you when you least expect it. And he is saying he brings you peace of mind. Dad or granddad, William, John and George are given to me. He also gives me some bluebells. Bluebells mean healing. So maybe it is you that needs healing. Can I say to you also, sweetheart, stop looking to the past and look to the future. Okay, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Abby, A-B-I, Abby. Would you like to talk to me, please? Abby, are you still here? Just let me know. You're welcome, Jean. Abby, you got to let me know you're still here, because I shall go on to the next person if you don't answer me. It's Abby. Is it Hyadike? Hyadike. Abby Hyadike, are you still here? Let me know, please, or I'll go on to the next person. Okay. Maury Happy Heart, let's talk to you. If Abby comes back, then she'll be next. But I'm talking to Maury Happy Heart. Okay. You have the lotus bloom. Look at that beautiful card. Isn't that lovely? All the colors of the rainbow. It means enlightenment and spiritual awakening. I see all the lotuses there, but I see the lovely, lovely sun. And as I see the sun, the rays are just coming for you. I feel that your central part of your body at the moment is playing up a bit. So your tummy playing up. I see the openings of the lily pad, and the lilies are also there with you. So the name of Lily and also the lily. But it's spiritual awakening. Show your inner self that you are ready to take the next step. Show people you are strong, you're ready for the next step. And also, I want to say to you, Marie, you have to start to believe you can get there. I see a lovely seascape. It's like I've painted this seascape. I can see all the waves coming in. So that water must mean something to you. The water is quite choppy. So you must love stormy weather, because I just feel the stormy weather around you at the moment. Maury, I have a gentleman with you, and this gentleman is father or grandfather. He was a gentleman that absolutely loved to be around people. He was a strong man with a strong laugh. And I know as I'm talking to him, he says, you have to believe in yourself to move forward. I know it's a lot for you to take on, but I know you have to take on the world at the moment. The gentleman is showing me the sky, and he said to me, the sky is your limit. Follow show. You are very much a person that just needs a shove in the right direction. I am given Alan, Paul, and Henry. I know he is with you every step of the way. He said he had problems with his chest before he went to the spirit world, but I just feel there's a problem around your tummy area at the moment. I feel also a lady with you now, and this lady who comes forward is mum or grandma. I have the name of Janice. I have also the name of Anne, and I also want to give you Jean. This lady is cutting up potatoes ready for dinner, and I feel she loved to make roast potatoes, and you used to love her roast potatoes. You would enjoy it all the time because they're always lovely and crispy. She's saying about knowing how far you've come and showing others how strong you are. She's saying to you, remember, you can do it yourself. Just be yourself. She's also just given me the name of Karen. So I know there's a Karen around you as well. Yeah, I love roast potatoes, biscuits with my biscuits and gravy. How about that? Okay. I see butterflies all around you. Butterflies mean to me the metamorphic touch, the touch of the spirit. So always remember, sweetheart, you have to start to believe in yourself. You are given some lovely tulips. Tulips are a spring flower, but this lady's showing me something else. She's showing me a tablecloth embroidered with tulips. So you must know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to leave you those lovely tulips that mean honesty, and I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Can I talk to Brenda Bard, please? Brenda Bard. Brenda, you've got rhodioli. Abby, I called you before. You're after this next reading now. I'm talking to Brenda Bard. Rhodioli. We have wisdom, the number 37. But as I look at this, we've got Pegasus. We have the roots that belong to the Rhodalio, and we have the signs of positivity. I know as I talk to you, sweetheart, the number 37 is door, age. 3 and 7 is 9. 9 is September or the 9th of the month. But the lovely unicorn brings you the love from the spirit, but also says about your spirit within. Brenda, time to know who you are again. I know as I speak to you, I feel as though I'm clenching my fists. I need to leave the past behind and get on with my life at the moment. As I said, this card means wisdom. I have a lady with you, and this lady is mum or grandma. She was a lady that loved to cook. She loved to always be in charge of herself. She was a lady that I can see her making pastry. I can see her making cakes. So she was a very good baker. She gives me the surname of Bard, and that's you, Brenda Bard. But I know this lady with you is very much a strong lady, and that she gave a lot of herself. She's a lady that always, always gave the best. She gives me Margaret, Janie, and also she gives me Sylvia. I know they're connected around you, Brenda, so where they are, you will find it. She brings you pancakes. And I know the pancakes were always perfect. Sweetheart, I have a gentleman now with you. This gentleman is dad or granddad. He gives me Stephen, Thomas, and also William. He's in his garden. He's digging up the patch ready to plant. He was always busy in his garden. He loved who you were, running behind him, always doing things for him. Hi, Patrick. Hi, everybody else who's come on. I know there's a lot going on in your life at the moment where you need some finishing touches. This gentleman brings you some gladiolis. Gladiolis are for August for anniversaries, but also for spreading the seeds. So the gladiolis are there for you, sweetheart. Take the love from the spirit world and we will find a new way forward for you. The spirit are with you also, always. So thank you for working with me. Abby, can you come back to me now to make sure that you're still here? Abby, you have to answer me by putting, so I know that you're here. You're welcome, Brenda. Right, Abby. So you've got your husband with you as well. You'll only get one card, though. This is between the pair of you. All right. You've got the sacredness. Look at that beautiful card. Look at the light that shines from it. Abby and Daniel. It means abundance and nourishment. It also means fulfillment. So you are fulfilled in your marriage. I see here fruit from the harvest. I see also the sky is your limit. I also see as well this chalice is full to the brim with love. We see all the lovely planets that are shading all the way around you. So the planets are in line now. But I just feel with you at the moment, you're struggling a bit with not knowing where to go next. But I feel on your spiritual pathway, both of you, you should start to either join a circle together or try to find a way forward for the pair of you. You are strong together, but I feel you're also, there's so much going on in your life at the moment that you just need peace of mind. I have a lady with you. This lady, she comes forward. She is like waves. She brings the waves of energy with her. She was an energetic person. She loved to always be outside. She loved to walk for miles. She also loved to be in charge. She was stubborn, strong-willed, and I feel a mom or a grandma. She gives me the names of Margaret, she gives me Joyce, and she gives me Betty. They're connected somewhere around you on a family, within family. She's saying, trust in your gut feelings. You will get there. As she steps aside, I have a gentleman. The gentleman's about 5'10". He's very slim in the body. I feel he lost a lot of weight before he went to the spirit world. He was a gentleman that gave his best. His name, he's given me the names of Bill, Jack, and John. So I know them three names are around you. Daniel, I feel you also have the gentleman called Paul in the spirit world also, a friend or a family member. They are all saying to you, both of you, get back on track and find yourself. And I'm going to tell you now to buy the book, Betty Shine's workbook, and follow the meditations they have there. So take on the love that you've been given, and I'm going to give you some beautiful bluebells for the healing of the mind. So I'm leaving that with you and saying thank you for working with me. Can I come to, is it Cole, Sisikefu from New Zealand? Okay. So Cole from, so if your name's Colleen or Colette, can you let me know that you're still there? Cole Siskefu. Yep. There you go, lovely. Yeah, there you go. I am going to choose you a card. I've chosen you the Mandrake, the magic of Africa and also of America. The Mandrake is said to walk and in spiritual magical circle, and it is short for Colleen. I wasn't sure whether it's Colleen or Colette. We have, as I said, the Mandrake. And if you look, it looks like a little person. And in magic circles, they say the mandrake walks. But on a spiritual level, I feel it is just there to show you that you've got a strong link with spirit. I see acorns. From acorns do big oak trees grow. I also have the flowers of spring. We have, it means sensuality, and also the number 45. 45 on a door, 45 age, 4 and 5 is 9. 9 is September, or the 9th of the month. September means providence. It also means protection, and it also means that you have a long way to go, Colleen. Colleen, I have a lady with you. And this lady, she is very much a lady that she would always do things for everybody else. She was a strong lady. I feel mum or grandma. She absolutely loved, I want to say daffodils, you know, the lovely yellow daffodils, because she's showing me daffodils in a vase. She was a lady that loved her kitchen and also loved her bedroom. She's shown me her bedroom. She has a lovely dressing table, and on it is a box, and I feel that's a music box. She's also shown me as well a hand, and on this hand, it may even be yours, and all it is rings. I can see the rings on there. She was a lady that was very much a lady that liked to spend her time within her bedroom. She would often sit on her bed, propped up, reading. And I know, as I'm looking at these lovely daffodils, she's got some in her bedroom also. I feel she was a strong lady, and I know that she gives me so much love for you. Colleen, I want to give you Catherine. I want to give you also the name of Betty, and I want to give you also Mary. She is a lady that would have loved to take you walking, because I'm seeing her walking. She said she had problems with her throat and breathing before she passed to the spirit world. As you can hear, my voice is going. Let me have a drop of drink. She's a lovely, lovely lady. And I know as I give you daffodils, the daffodils mean gut feeling, your solar plexus. So always go, yes, okay. She's telling me you have to follow your dreams. You are strong. You're like her. You have to do what you think is best. But she's saying to you, always know at the end of the day, you are important. Oh, I know. That's lovely. Sweetheart, I have a gentleman now with you. This gentleman, as he comes forward, I'm given the name of Pat. So maybe that's short for Patrick. I know I have also Stephen or Steve, and I also have Ray or Raymond, earth or spirit. I know this gentleman is father, uncle, or grandfather. He's a gentleman that would always be outside. I can see him painting the shed. I can see him painting, the fence. He was always out and busy. When he came in, he loved to sit in a chair and read. I know that he was a great reader, and he used to read detective novels. He's showing me detectives. He's also showing me as well that he had well-worn hands. Colleen, he's saying, my Irish madam, but you're in New Zealand. So I know there's a lot of love coming to you from this gentleman. Again, as well as your daffodils, I am given lilies of the valley. So I need to give you those with love. So take the love of spirit, Colleen. I know at the end of the day, your family are with you. Right, can I talk to Denise Benson? All of you keep asking so that I know you're still here. You're welcome, Colleen. Or Cole, what you want. Hi, Joey. I'm talking to Denise Benson. Joey, you're second. Pamela Greterex, you're third. Okay, so Denise Benson, I told you to keep asking, and then I can see you. So it's Denise Benson first. You have got the Whispering Winds. I love this card because it always reminds me of going into the desert and the winds blowing around you. And I know as I see this card, I know that you have so much to give to other people. It means message from the unseen. And it means also communication. And I see here that all the lovely wind is just blowing. But I want you to blow away those cobwebs and get yourself back on track. Okay, sweetheart. I have a lady with you. This lady had a few problems before she passed to the spirit world. I feel bladder problems. So I felt she kept weeing herself before she passed. She was a small lady. She had a big heart, but she was a small lady. She's showing me sitting at her kitchen table, and I can see her scraping new potatoes. She's telling me that she loved to always have a meal on the table for family. Denise, she gives me Betty, Margaret, and she also gives me June. So June the name, June the month, but I just want to say to you that this is who she was. She was a homemaker. She's showing me headscarves. She used to wear headscarves, and her special one she had was one which covered in butterflies. She had a problem with her heart before she passed to the spirit world. But are you having palpitations at the moment? Because I just had a palpitation. Okay? So the month of June is for you. Okay. As this lady steps aside, I have a gentleman with you. And this gentleman, he stands up, he gives me the name of Bill, and he's just given me Brian, and he gives me John. I know there's so much love coming to you from the spirit world that I want you to start to believe that you can do things again. This lovely, lovely gentleman is father or grandfather. He's a gentleman that was strong-willed, but also could be quite uptight. So I know he's with you and you would know him well. He's saying about always remember who you are. Everything that you know and do is about you. I've asked for something special for you, and I have been given some beautiful, beautiful daffodils. The daffodils for you are for gut feeling and your solar plexus. Take the love that's been given to you, sweetheart, and I'm going to say to you, always remember, trust in yourself. Sharon, you can send that healing out for yourself. Just do it. Send the healing out. Right, Joey Bardy's next. And then Pamela Greterex. You're welcome. You're welcome, sweetheart. Right, Joey Bard. You've got yarrow. Can you see it? Are you putting your neck out for something? I can see the scales of justice. I see the tree of life. The yarrow is part of healing. I see the fog and hidden from you something there. I see you've stuck out your neck for somebody, but sometimes I think you need to draw it back. The scales mean October. I mean you're out of balance at the moment. Precious memories, I'm being told. This card means harmony, bringing the scales together so they're balanced. Joey, number 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 6 is June. But 15th of the month, 15 on a door, 1 and 5, as I said, is 6. So look to where you need to find yourself. And when you come to June, you will find your way. You seem to have lost your way a bit, Joey. But I know you will find it because you're quite strong. Joey, I have your grandma. Oh, wow. Okay. I know I have this grandma with you. She's a lady, she said he needs his backside tanned sometimes. And she's laughing. And she would have tapped you on the backside as you passed. She's saying to you that you have a lot to give in this life. She said you have to start to bring yourself back in line. It's like Line of Duty. Do you remember that program, Line of Duty? It's like, I want to give you the energy that came from Line of Duty, because it was an exciting program. I am given Judy, Beverly, and also I am given Mary. Okay, sweetheart. She just handed me a pomegranate. Is this a memory? But I see the pomegranate cut in and you with a safety pin picking the bits out. So I know this means you have to spread the seeds. So asking people to come and join us on these pages which you join is spreading the seeds of love. No, it won't pass. It was a pomegranate. But she said, think back. She said you'd have been about 4, sitting at the table with a pomegranate. And she would cut it in half and give you a safety pin, and you used to pick them out. So I know she's right about that. Right, I have a gentleman here with you now. And this gentleman, I don't know whether he was a policeman, but I see a policeman's helmet. I know that he's very strong-willed and stubborn even. He liked to drink or 2 or 3 or 4. He also loved the family. When he'd had a few, he got silly. He was doing card tricks that went wrong. An uncle, father, or a brother. He was a bit of a crazy chap when he was on the earth plane. He's saying to you, it is time for you to start to follow your dreams. Don't let anybody pull you back. Do it yourself. But I know at the end of the day, it's all about you. I am given, a cricket bat. I want to give you a cricket bat. So it's either a memory or it's to tell you you have to hit the ball to find your way. Okay, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Right, Pamela Greterex. And then I would like to go to Sharon Calladine. So Pamela Greterex. If you freeze, thank you, sweetheart. I needed a hug today. I've had a bad night. Right, sweetheart. So Pamela, if you freeze again, you'll have to go back and look at it. Your card is the cosmic dance. Can you see all the planets dancing for you? We have all the colors of the rainbow here. And I see the wheel of fortune and the wheel of life. I see the dance and I also see the colors. This means universal harmony. It also means connections. So you have to have these 2 around you to help you to move forward. The sea is quite tranquil. And I can see also, as you dance within the moon, all the stars are coming together. So maybe it is a challenge for you to go out and dance in the moonlight. Your family are around you every step of the way. But I see the sea, and the sea, so it must mean you have either a gentleman that loves the sea or the gentleman that was in the Navy, because I am seeing the sea. It is tranquil and then it is stormy. Tranquil and stormy. So maybe this is what the gentleman's telling me. This gentleman was father or grandfather. He was a gentleman that also loved to read the books about the sea. I know I'm seeing the Navy because they just showed me Players Navy cut cigarettes that were smoked by this gentleman. He's a gentleman that I know that he used to swagger like a sailor. And I know that he absolutely loved you to pieces. He passed before his time. He said Cyril, so you must understand Cyril. And I know that he gives me also the name of Paul, and he's given me also Arthur and John. So I know this gentleman, he's rubbing his hands here. I don't know whether he lost some of his hand or something happened, but there's something about a hand. I know as I'm talking to him, he is showing me he struggled in life. He was a gentleman that he would give your last farthing, but he said he didn't have a lot of money. He had enough. I'm feeling chest problems. And I know, that's what I got, the last part of a finger. That is what I got. And that's what he's rubbing his hand for. This man is saying to me that you've struggled so much. Lung cancer. Yeah, that's right. This is what I'm feeling. I got a lady here now with you, and I feel mum. I'm hearing the song Valerie. So I don't know whether she loved that song, her name was Valerie. But I'm giving Sheila, Shirley, and also I want to give you Brenda. But you know that song, Valerie, I've got to give you that for some reason. I know this lady loved to be outside. She's taking me down the long pathway. She's saying there's a lot going on in your life at the moment, but she said she looked to look after you. She's telling me also that you and her used to make biscuits. And if you were lucky, she would melt a bit of chocolate and you would dip them in the chocolate before they went onto the tray after they'd been baked. I've asked for something special for you, and she's giving you bluebells. Bluebells for your healing. So take the love that's been given, and I kind of say thank you for working with me. And the next one is it Sharon? Sharon Calladine? Sharon Calladine, yes. Sharon, I'm giving you one of my herb cards. Right, Sharon. Your card is comfrey. There you go, that lovely flower. Look at the lovely clear quartz crystal that's standing on the plinth. With this, I have the goat, I have the butterfly, and I have the eagle. So the eagle around you needs to have ask about the eagle, because the eagle I feel is your animal totem. The clear quartz is for your healing. And as I see this comfrey plant, it is part of a magic. It used to be used in magic and also in healing. I see also the wheel, and this is the wheel of life. This means completion, and the number 32. 32 age, 32 door, 3 and 2 is 5. 5 is May. Name of May? May also, the month of May. I feel with you, I want to give you some upliftment because you need it at this moment. I know as I look at you, I feel, Sharon, you need to move backwards and find you again. I know as I'm talking to her, she is showing me walking into a kitchen that was very stylish. And this stylish kitchen, I feel she had a problem with her eyes. So I feel she had to feel around the kitchen to get around. I feel she had cataracts, and I feel she had to have them taken until she could see properly again. She was a lady that gave so much of herself. But as she's feeling round the kitchen, she knows where everything is. And she's saying here that I have to start to bring myself back together. So this is meaning you have to bring yourself back together. I'm given joy, the name Joy. It could mean Joyce, but she's given me joy. So maybe joy in your heart again. But I know I have to give you joy. I have to give you Maggie. And I have to give you Anne. These names are connected somewhere around you, earth or spirit. I now have another lady, and this other lady is about 5 foot, 5'4", 5'5". She was a lady that she was wallpapering a room. I feel she used to do wallpapering. Every time she got bored, she would get some wallpaper and she would repaper. She would strip the walls, clean it all, and then wallpaper. And then if she didn't like it, she'd take it all back down again and go and buy some more wallpaper and would do that. Gran, aunt, or mother. I know this lady, she's very much in charge of knowing who you need to be. The two ladies together are talking and sharing tea, so they're family. She says also, I have to give you some daffodils. The daffodils are, as I'm telling you now, the daffodils are for your solar plexus, and I need you to start to believe in yourself again. And always say it as it is and go with your gut feeling. I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. And can I also say, just remember, sweetheart, it's up to you. Susie K. Schuyler, let's talk to you. There you go. Was your birthday on Thursday? Happy birthday, Susie. Right, what am I going to give you? I'm going to give you one of these cards. I'm going to give you one of my new cards. You're welcome, Sharon. Take on board what I've said. Patrick, I'm coming to you after this one. Right. As I said, I'm talking to Susie K. Shayla. And this is your card, Susie, the Rainbow Bridge. And it's about healing for animals and also for you. I see here all the colors of the rainbow. It's all your chakra. As I look at this, it means connection, hope, and promise. I see the light that shines all the way through this rainbow bridge. And I see animals of different descriptions. I see the eyes. The eyes are your eyes that are open. You have so many people over the spirit side as well as animals. But the eyes are the people that are in the spirit side. And the animals are just waiting, just for a whistle to say that their loved ones are there. The connection you have with spirit is very much appreciated. But we are telling you it's time to get into a circle and allow yourself to join with the spirit world. I know I have a lady here with you, and I feel this lady is mum or grandma. Small lady, she gives me Rose, the name Rose. I'm also given Catherine, and I'm also given as well the name of Margaret. I know as I'm talking to you, sweetheart, she is bringing you so much love from the spirit world. She's brought you some pink wafers, so I feel they must be her favorites or yours. She's also made you a cup of drinking chocolate, so I feel this is a memory for you. She had a cough before she went to the spirit world. I can hear the cough and the chest. She said that I had to make you aware that they're watching over you, and that's why the eyes were shown. She said she loved her creature comforts. She's saying here about knowledge is a good thing. So maybe time to read a few books. As I say to people, read The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. That tells you you can get through all difficulties. Or read the Celestine Prophecy. That tells you no such thing as a coincidence. But she's saying to you that I have to give you daisies for insight. So maybe it's a memory of picking daisies and making daisy chains. But I know she's giving you daisies for insight. As she steps aside, I've got a gentleman here with you. I'm given the name of Roy, William, and George. This gentleman is about 5'10", maybe a bit more. But I know there's a lot going on with him. He loved you, and he loved to do. This gentleman with you brings you so much love from the spirit world. I feel he had a lot of family in the spirit world. Husbands often bring things that are important to you. I had a message on Thursday, and the message was, how did you keep your feet warm? Well, I used to put my feet on my husband's bum to get my feet warm when they were cold, because he was lovely and warm. He's saying to you, this gentleman, he gives me Paul, and he just said, you have to stop worrying. He is always around you. He said you will get your comfort from other mediums who will tell you that he's around you. And you've already had a few to show you. It is especially from him. I'm giving you, as well as your daisies, red roses, and they are from your husband. He said he loved you to pieces. I'm leaving that with you. Right, the last card I'm giving is for Patrick. As I said, Patrick Monahan, let's talk to you. And this will be the last card. Patrick, you've got motherwort. Can you see it? Motherwort. It means strength. Are you in need of strength today? I see the Divine Mother and the lion and the sheep. I see also the flowers that connect you to Mother Earth. The Mother, or the Divine Mother, is there with you, and she's holding you close, because I feel this is what you need at the moment. It's like an uphill struggle. You're doing your best, but you're not getting there. I know as I talk to you, your heart's in the right place. Denise, I'm back on Wednesday, 4 till 5. I know as I look at these avenues around you, you have to start to move forward. You're being pulled this way and that way. But at the end of the day, it's all about you. We have the number 33. 13, sorry. Where's 33? 13. 13 age, 13 door, 13th of the month. 1 and 3 is 4. 4 is April. 4 of a month. Are you coughing a lot at the moment? Or is there somebody in the spirit world that had a problem with their throat before they went to the spirit world? Because I can't move this out of my throat. I want to give you Danny. I want to give you Michael. And I want to give you also, I felt he said Dennis. You're always coughing. As though you got something stuck in your throat. Because I can't move it. And I want to keep coughing and coughing to remove it out of my throat. Patrick, this gentleman with you, I feel is Dad. He's saying to you, now is the time to take those changes that are being given and follow your dreams. When you do trance, they take the cough off you. They allow you to talk fully. You have to start to believe, and you will be there. Courage and strength is needed. Just remember that. Catherine, Hilda, and Rose. I know each one is either family or friend, but I'm giving you that with the love that you're needing at this moment. Take heart, sweetheart. Everything happens for a reason. And it's no conscious thought is needed. Just move yourself forward. You will get there. I promise. Love to Lorraine from the gentleman in the spirit. He's saying she needs healing as well. Is that true? Who is Lorraine? I'm just giving you those with love from the spirit world, Patrick. But there's something that you need to know, that your dad's with you always. Even that he didn't show all his love, he did love you. Okay, sweetheart? Oh, Lorraine's your wife. Oh, I never knew. Sorry, sweetheart. I didn't know. Okay, so I'm going to say good afternoon, everyone. Take care until I see you all again. Goodbye.